This is where Co-Create has been really innovative in taking a systems approach to explore adolescent obesity in terms of what it means to young people themselves. So this means that we are trying to conceptualize obesity as the outcome of numerous interacting influences, and starting by asking young people directly what those influences might be in their everyday lived experience. So we held a series of system mapping workshops with young people in 6 different countries, and this work was led by my colleague Dr. Natalie Savona. And we asked young people to tell us about, in their experience, the drivers of obesity, so from their perspective. And it wasn't that, what we found was that it wasn't that young people were reporting being unwilling to eat in a certain way or exercise in a certain way, all of the things that we think contribute to obesity. It was other factors that were getting in the way of them making the choices that they wanted to make. So we heard that their experience included, for example, lack of free time, pressures during the day that affected their mental health issues in and of themselves, so anxiety, stress, depression, all working towards them having less motivation, less willingness to make choices that they felt were healthier for them. And all of this came together to, as they reported, to have a really undue impact in how young people felt about themselves. Other factors that they mentioned were social media, so screen time, a really important contributor to how they were thinking of themselves, and that in itself had an impact, according to them, on their mental health, or lack thereof. So these circular patterns of factors coming together and making them not necessarily feel as well as they could or as empowered as they could. Those were the sorts of things that came up in these system mapping workshops. So these are some of the factors and the patterns of importance to young people that are starting to come out via work like Co-Create. And the conclusion that we're drawing from this is that unless we start to listen to what they have to say and structurally integrate their views in public health decisions and in the shaping of policies, we really truly risk continuing down the current trajectory, which clearly isn't working.